Hello, everyone, and welcome again to another edition of the American Motors Guy. All right, there's still a lot of footage left of the parts and stuff, so I've got another video coming to you on parts. So here it is, all in its glory at the Nationals. So let me know what you think. Giving it up early today?
Yep.
Understand. We'll do these. Let me hit those. Start a little cars. Morning, ladies, gentlemen. How y'all doing today?
We're doing good. Yeah.
I always feel nice and cool when somebody buys something.
Yes, sir.
It worked for 4 out of 5 people. My streak, it got restarted again. So.
That's a good price on the tissue dispensers.
Yeah, I even give you my Walmart discount when I retire from if you buy them too.
Walmart discount, all right.
Retired Walmart guy, but when I retired, he took my Walmart discount away, but I'll give it to my workers here.
I got you, brother. I
love
got you.
that. We got 10% off everything we bought.
I ain't got that lucky yet.
And other people here. Oh.
Okay, I'm going to sort one of these things. Go for it.
All right. Well, I started out looking for a rear disc brake that would work on my American motors, on my little 61 Rambler American. And I found a Honda Accord uses the same bolt pattern for the rotors.
Really?
That was a start, 114.3 by 5. Same thing as 4.5 by 5.
All right.
And that's a Honda Accord V6, 99 to 2010. And I went to a junkyard to get a set of calipers because I saw the pictures and said this might work.
Okay.
And while I was there, I was like, you know, they use the same bolt pattern. Why don't I go ahead and get a set of front calipers and see if they'll work? And they did. So what I ended up doing, it's very similar to one of the Scarebird setups, but you don't have to have any cutting or welding on the bracket. It's just a simple flat bracket. The caliper bolts up, these bolt on top of your spindle, so it doesn't matter how thick the base of the spindle is. The caliper bolts on my little 61 American that had drum brakes, which is the thinnest base on the spindle. It only needs one washer between the caliper and the bracket. Now, if you've got, actually, the spindles are the same from the front of the spindle out on everything except that, what is it, 76, 75 to 78, the big Bendix, the big bearing spindles. They're different. But every other spindle, this will bolt right on. Shouldn't need but one washer between the caliper and the bracket. And it's very simple.
And that is the front?
That's for the front. And it goes on, you go on either side. I mean, if you want the caliper mounted on the back, you just flip it, caliper on the front. And it doesn't matter.
And the other ones are the rears?
This is for the rears. I have not got one for the AMC 20 yet. This is for the AMC 15. Nobody makes an AMC 15 rear disc brake kit. Well, that's because if you're building up your power, you want to put AMC 20 or a Ford 8.8 or something like that in it. But if you're building a cruiser and still like to stop and don't want to mess with drum brakes, which I'll say already, there's nothing wrong with drum brakes if you know how to set them up. But it's a lot easier to take two bolts out of a caliper, pop the pads out, just pull the rotor off, and slap it all back on.
I agree. That's awesome. And you're selling them for?
These are $80 for the rear disc brakes, and they're $100 for a pair
Of the
front. And I've got great instructions that I went so far in the instructions as to put in what size studs you can get. Well, what size studs you can get if you have to change the studs for a thicker wheel.
Okay.
What pressure the brake master cylinders use. If you decide you need a little bit, right, if you decide you ain't got quite the power you want in your brakes, you can go down a little bit on your brake master cylinder bore, which they work great with 1-inch bore, which is what most AMCs have. I think the later AMCs like Eagles 80 at least, use a 15/16 bore instead of a 1-inch. But anything around an inch will work good and have great pressure for most people. If you want a little more power on your brakes, but you don't want to go to power brakes, you can drop down to a 7/8 inch master cylinder, and it will increase the pressure to the brakes by about 200 PSI. And that could mean the difference between having a power brake booster or just regular brakes.
That is awesome, dude.
Thanks a lot.
Never had it so good. I believe that.
Yeah, you know, semi-retired.
Wet like that, so it blocks you up to get your stuff out. Because I've only got a couple things out back out. Okay.
So you have all the different literature and all that sort of stuff? Oh, wow. That is awesome.
And we're back home.
Hi.
How's it going, guys?
Good. How are you?
Gordy, how long you been doing this now? That don't tell me. How long? 40 years?
As far as my just doing it on myself independently.
Yes, by yourself.
Yeah, about 26 years.
About 26 years. Whenever you're ready, sir.
Hi, folks. Hey, this is Gordy Chilson, Lawrenceville, Pennsylvania. And as you can see, my name's right over there, and the company name is Pro AMC. And I've been around AMC since April 21st, 1963. And that's led from the first load of new cars to a big load of used parts or new parts or reproduction parts. And we have been doing this for 30 plus years, and I'm trying to kind of cut back, get out of this, but it seems to be getting bigger.
Ha, really?
Yep.
You've been wanting to dive out and you getting bigger.
Well,
Morning, gentlemen. How we doing?
No photographs, money only.
Money only. Money only. How you doing, sweetheart? All your swag that everybody needs.
Show her the red, white, and jacket.
Yeah, I see that. I love the umbrella too. That's cool.
Oh, they're great. I have about 10 of them left.
Have about 10 left. Okay, now we're over here at Jeff Kennedy.
No, you won't let it. You slide in and out, the sharp edge will touch your clothing. No one thought of that. Right there.
Show some of the wall hanging and stuff. He's got all kinds of stuff.
I did these. Yeah, you did that. I've been waiting for those for years.
Marlin, Javelin, the Machine, Rebel. You name it, he has it.
Yeah.
Gremlin, Hot Wheel stands, AMX.
The brake pedal says power brake, but it ain't.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's just a good little display, like you said. That's what I save some of that old stuff for. Same place, Bruce. For now. They're short too.
That's what she said. Wait a minute. Are we talking the same thing?
Oh, she didn't say it to me.
I mean, I go all the way over there to Ross.
Y'all picked a good spot.
What is 68A? Eddie, what color is 68A? Yeah, no, don't, no pressure with it, because I, they just leave it there. Yeah, I'll be back.
Enjoy the time. Yeah, happy hunting. All right. You want to buy a Lerma? That's your collection?
Oh, you gotta have a Lerma.
I'm done.
No, Jimmy needs to hear it. I bought that sign.
She did.
There you go.
You can take one home with you.
I may come back and do that.
All right.
It's going.
Good morning.
Beautiful drawings. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Hey, y'all.
Doing all right?
I'm surviving.
That's all you can do.
Gonna get warm.
It's hot. Lord, it's hot. We say, Joe?
Not too much. How are you?
Pretty good, brother.
That's my dollar charge. Anything on that tarp is a buck. Anything in any of those two bins up front there is anything here is a buck.
It's good to see you, Joe.
What's going on? You made it up here.
Yeah. Selling good?
Mostly dollar stuff. Selling a lot of dollar stuff.
Well, it all sells sooner or later.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people out here and a lot of good deals going on. Lots of stuff.
A lot of parts.
Yes, sir.
I haven't even looked at it. I'm afraid to look.
You're still digging, ain't you?
Yeah. Dude, I can drive across my town.
But that's all right.
$5. That's a good deal on that. I'm trying to get rid of that stuff. That ain't cheap. I think I'd do that.
Okay, everybody. I still have more footage of the parts. I will be putting it together. Just remember to like, subscribe, hey, and make comments. If there's something I'm not doing right or something I'm doing right, let me know. All right, everybody. Catch you on the next video.